Tonight we're in Boston, in Lincolnshire, and welcome to Question Time. A big welcome to our audience here who are going to be putting the questions tonight, to our panel who don't yet know and are very frightened about what they're going to be, the Conservative Defence Minister Anna Soubry, Labour's Shadow Attorney General Emily Thornberry, the leader of UKIP Nigel Farage, the poet Benjamin Zephaniah, and the economist Vicky Price, briefly detained at Her Majesty's pleasure earlier this year for taking her husband's speeding points, an event about which she's just written a book. Pubudu QT. Pubudu QT.
Do you think we should know what our spies are doing, or is that too much of a security threat?
This is the thing that was up, of course, before the House of Commons today, and is all those leaks about what our security services are up to. Should we know what they're doing, or is that too much of a threat to our own security? Anna Soubry.
I personally don't think we should know, because maybe they're doing things that we don't want to know, or that the general public might perhaps cause a moral panic if they did know what's happening. Not necessarily saying that they are, doing committing atrocities, but it causes a panic within the community if they're uneducated on what is happening.
Are you against the Guardian and New York Times revealing all the things? You've probably followed this from leaks that have been discovered, the way that the intelligence services can tap your telephone, look at your emails, find out who you text. Do you text?
I do text.
Are you texting non-stop most days? How many texts do you send a day?
I don't have a number on that.
Something like 100 or?
Probably more than that.
Right. Anybody else got a point on this? Any of you in the audience? Why are you all so... Yes. The woman there in the second row.
I think spies should have access to all our phones and things like that, because it can give answers to sorts of cases because they often communicate through electrical devices. So if that helps us answer some questions, then it's beneficial.
Do you think that we should know that they're doing it? Which is what Pubudu's question is about. I'll come to you in a moment to see your view. But what, do you think that it is right for us to know exactly how the secret services operate?
Well, no, because they're a secret service, so it should be secret.
What do you think? You asked the question. What do you think?
Well, I think that we should, at least some of us should know, an independent board, so we can see if our spies are doing stuff right and how we would want them.
Who would you trust to have on that board?
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Benjamin Zephaniah.
I think it's interesting how they do take our details, from texting and things, but obviously that can be good in the way that it has been used. But I'm finding the new product I find quite interesting, how they take our fingerprint. How can you trust where that goes, where that information goes?
Do you text all the time?
Yeah.
The security services would be interested in your text, do you think?
I don't think so.
I bet they would. I bet the head teacher would be interested in your texts. The woman there at the back, at the very back row, and then I come to you, and then we must stop. Yes?
Is it not infringing on our human rights to have privacy through mobile phones and fingerprints to know that our information is secure?
Do you think that you should know what the security service